The average salary for an electrical foreman in Fort Myers, Florida, as of 2023 is approximately $34.63 per hour. A master electrician in the same area earns around $28.66 per hour. It's important to note that these are average figures, and your actual salary can fluctuate based on several factors. These factors include your level of experience, any certifications you hold, and the specific industry you're working in. For example, electricians working in specialized fields like solar energy or industrial automation might command higher salaries. Fort Myers has a higher cost of living compared to Buffalo, New York. This is particularly evident in housing costs, which represent a significant portion of most people's budgets. The median rent for a two-bedroom apartment in Fort Myers typically ranges from $1,700 to $2,200 per month. Home prices are also relatively high, with the median home price falling between $350,000 and $450,000. Given these costs, it's crucial to develop strategies for managing your finances effectively. Firstly, consider shared housing. Renting a room in a shared house or apartment can substantially reduce your housing expenses. This option allows you to split the rent and utilities with roommates, making it a more affordable alternative to renting an entire apartment on your own. Secondly, explore government assistance programs. Several government programs are designed to assist individuals and families with housing costs and other financial needs. Research local and state programs to determine your eligibility. These programs may offer rental assistance, utility assistance, or other forms of financial support. Thirdly, negotiate a higher salary. Given your extensive experience of 16 years in electrical construction and troubleshooting, and the high demand for electricians in the Fort Myers area, you may be in a strong position to negotiate a salary above the average. Before accepting a job offer, research the prevailing wage rates for electricians with your level of experience and certifications. Be prepared to articulate your value to the employer and confidently negotiate for a fair salary. Fourthly, consider overtime or part-time work. Earning additional income through overtime hours or a part-time job can help supplement your base salary and make ends meet. Many electrical contractors offer overtime opportunities, particularly during peak construction seasons. Alternatively, you could pursue a part-time job in a related field or even start a side hustle to generate extra income. Fifthly, look into union opportunities. Joining an electrical union can provide access to high wages, comprehensive benefits packages, and ongoing training opportunities. Electrical unions typically negotiate collective bargaining agreements with employers, ensuring fair wages, benefits, and working conditions for their members. Additionally, unions often offer apprenticeship programs and continuing education courses to help electricians enhance their skills and advance their careers. Sixthly, starting a side hustle may provide you a method to increase your income. Consider starting a small business or pursuing freelance work in the electrical field to generate additional income. This could involve offering electrical repair services to homeowners, assisting with small construction projects, or providing consulting services to businesses. Starting a side hustle can provide you with greater financial independence and control over your earnings. The job market outlook for electricians in Fort Myers is generally positive. The electrical construction industry is expected to grow due to increasing demand for new construction and renovation projects. This growth is driven by factors such as population growth, economic development, and investments in infrastructure. The demand for skilled electricians is high, as there is a shortage of qualified workers in the field. This shortage is due to factors such as an aging workforce, a lack of vocational training programs, and the increasing complexity of electrical systems. As a result, electricians with strong technical skills and experience are in high demand and can command competitive salaries. To maximize your earning potential as an electrician in Fort Myers, consider the following strategies. Firstly, obtain relevant certifications. Certifications demonstrate your expertise and competence in specific areas of electrical work. Popular certifications for electricians include those offered by the National Electrical Code, such as the National Electrical Code General Journeyman Electrician certification. Secondly, specialize in a high-demand area. Certain areas of electrical work are in higher demand than others, such as solar energy, industrial automation, and smart home technology. Specializing in one of these areas can make you more marketable and increase your earning potential. Thirdly, stay up to date with the latest technologies. The electrical industry is constantly evolving, with new technologies and techniques emerging regularly. Staying up to date with the latest technologies can help you remain competitive and increase your value to employers. This can be achieved by attending industry conferences, taking continuing education courses, and reading trade publications. Fourthly, develop strong communication and interpersonal skills. Electricians often work closely with other tradespeople, clients, and inspectors. Strong communication and interpersonal skills can help you build rapport, resolve conflicts, and provide excellent customer service. These skills are essential for success in the electrical field. Fifthly, prioritize safety. Safety is paramount in the electrical industry. Always follow safety procedures and regulations to protect yourself and others from harm. A strong commitment to safety can help you avoid accidents, injuries, and fines. It can also enhance your reputation and make you a more desirable employee. To elaborate further on the cost of living in Fort Myers, it's helpful to break down the expenses into different categories. Firstly, housing. As previously mentioned, housing costs are relatively high in Fort Myers. In addition to rent or mortgage payments, you'll also need to factor in property taxes, homeowners insurance, and maintenance costs. If you're renting, consider the cost of renters' insurance and utilities. Secondly, transportation. Transportation expenses can vary depending on your mode of transportation and the distance you commute. If you own a car, you'll need to factor in car payments, insurance, gas, and maintenance costs. Public transportation is available in Fort Myers, but it may not be as convenient as owning a car. Thirdly, food. The cost of food in Fort Myers is comparable to other cities in Florida. You can save money on groceries by shopping at discount stores, buying in bulk, and cooking at home. Eating out can be expensive, so try to limit your restaurant meals. Fourthly, healthcare. Healthcare costs can be significant, especially if you have a chronic condition or require frequent medical care. Health insurance is essential for managing healthcare expenses. If you don't have health insurance through your employer, you may be eligible for government subsidies to help you afford coverage. Fifthly, entertainment. Entertainment expenses can add up quickly. Look for free or low-cost activities, such as visiting parks, attending community events, and exploring local attractions. Take advantage of discounts and promotions to save money on entertainment. When negotiating your salary, consider the entire compensation package, not just the hourly wage. Benefits such as health insurance, paid time off, and retirement contributions can add significant value to your overall compensation. Be sure to factor in the cost of these benefits when evaluating a job offer. It's also important to consider the long-term career prospects of a job. A job that offers opportunities for advancement and professional development may be worth more than a job with a slightly higher salary but limited growth potential. Research the company's reputation and culture before accepting a job offer. A positive work environment can make a big difference in your job satisfaction and overall well-being. Look for companies that value their employees and provide opportunities for growth and development. Finally, remember that your salary is just one aspect of your overall financial well-being. It's important to create a budget, track your expenses, and save for the future. Financial planning can help you achieve your financial goals and secure your long-term financial security. To further discuss the topic of government assistance programs, there are several resources available to help you identify and apply for programs that may be beneficial to you. Firstly, the Florida Department of Children and Families. The state agency administers a variety of assistance programs, including food assistance, cash assistance, and Medicaid. You can visit their website or contact their local office to learn more about these programs and determine your eligibility. Secondly, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, or HUD. HUD offers a range of housing assistance programs, including rental assistance, public housing, and homeownership programs. You can visit their website or contact their local office to learn more about these programs and determine your eligibility. Thirdly, the Social Security Administration. The Social Security Administration administers Social Security benefits, including retirement benefits, disability benefits, and supplemental security income, or SSI. You can visit their website or contact their local office to learn more about these programs and determine your eligibility. Fourthly, local charities and non-profit organizations. Numerous charities and non-profit organizations in Fort Myers offer assistance to individuals and families in need. These organizations may provide food assistance, clothing assistance, financial assistance, and other forms of support. You can search online or contact your local United Way to find charities and non-profit organizations in your area. When applying for government assistance programs, it's important to gather all the necessary documentation and complete the application forms accurately. Be prepared to provide proof of income, residency, and other relevant information. If you have any questions or need assistance with the application process, don't hesitate to contact the agency or organization administering the program. In addition to government assistance programs, there are also several community resources available to help you manage your finances and improve your financial literacy. Firstly, credit counseling agencies. Credit counseling agencies offer free or low-cost counseling services to help you manage your debt, improve your credit score, and create a budget. You can find a certified credit counselor online or through your local bank or credit union. Secondly, financial literacy workshops. Financial literacy workshops teach you the basics of personal finance, including budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management. You can find financial literacy workshops offered by community centers, libraries, and non-profit organizations. Thirdly, online resources. Numerous online resources provide information and tools to help you manage your finances. These resources include websites, blogs, and mobile apps. Be sure to choose reputable sources and be cautious of scams. When seeking financial advice, it's important to be wary of scams and predatory lenders. Avoid companies that promise quick fixes or guarantee results. Be sure to do your research and choose reputable advisors who have your best interests at heart. To elaborate further on the topic of union opportunities, joining an electrical union can provide numerous benefits for electricians, including higher wages, better benefits, and improved working conditions. Electrical unions typically negotiate collective bargaining agreements with employers, which specify the terms and conditions of employment for union members. These agreements often include provisions for higher wages, health insurance, retirement benefits, paid time off, and job security. Additionally, unions can provide access to apprenticeship programs and continuing education courses to help electricians enhance their skills and advance their careers. Unions also advocate for the rights and the interests of their members, ensuring fair treatment and safe working conditions. If you're interested in joining an electrical union, research the unions in your area and contact them to learn more about their membership requirements and benefits. Be prepared to provide proof of your qualifications and experience. You may also need to pass an entrance exam or complete an apprenticeship program. To further explore the topic of starting a side hustle, consider your skills, interests, and available time. What are you good at? What do you enjoy doing? How much time can you realistically dedicate to a side hustle? Once you've identified your skills and interests, research the market to see if there's demand for your services. Are there any unmet needs in your community? Can you offer a unique product or service that sets you apart from the competition? Create a business plan that outlines your goals, strategies, and financial projections. How much money do you need to invest to get started? How much revenue do you expect to generate? What are your marketing and sales strategies? Set up a website and social media accounts to promote your side hustle. Use these platforms to showcase your work, connect with potential customers, and build your brand. Network with other professionals in your field and attend industry events. Networking can help you find new clients, partners, and opportunities. Be prepared to work hard and put in the time and effort required to make your side hustle successful. Starting a side hustle can be challenging, but it can also be incredibly rewarding. It can provide you with financial independence, creative fulfillment, and the opportunity to pursue your passions. In conclusion, moving to a new city and navigating the job market and cost of living can be challenging. By researching electrician salaries, understanding the cost of living in Fort Myers, and implementing strategies for making ends meet, you can successfully transition to your new life and career. Consider shared housing, explore government assistance programs, negotiate a higher salary, consider overtime or part-time work, look into union opportunities, and start a side hustle. With careful planning and determination, you can achieve your financial goals and enjoy a fulfilling career as an electrician in Fort Myers.